Hey guys! As you can probably see, I have once again switched around my bedroom, so now all my lovely bookshelves are all along one wall. So that's awesome. The only problem is that it blocked out two of our windows. So I'm hoping you guys can still see me. It looks fine on here. I'm not too blacked out, so let's hope. All right, so thank you guys for coming. This is our October mail haul wrap up and our November TBR list. So to get along with this, these are my faves that I have actually read in the month of October. The first one is These Shallow Graves. This one was awesome. This is from Jennifer Donnelly. She is the author of a mermaid series that for the life of me, now that I want to remember what it is, I can't. Of course, it's usually the way that it goes. I have it in my mind, and then it just completely fizzes out of my brain and leaves me in the dust. But that one I actually didn't care for. This one was amazing. The next one is Hotel Ruby by Suzanne Young. This one is about ghosts. It kind of reminded me of the old TV show, The Twilight Zone and the Tower of Terror. Kind of like that, kind of tossed in the movie 1408, because of course that also is in a hotel. This was very good. It ends on more of somewhat of a sad note, but the main character, Audrey, she gets what she wants, so that's a definite plus. The next one is Royally Lost. This one was awesome. This one has been sitting on my shelf for a while now, probably about a year or so. As I'm reading through stuff, as you can see, all my wonderful books over here that are all in the front is still stuff that I haven't read. I will just pick up something, and I've been trying to get most of the paperbacks out of the way because they're usually smaller. This one I read in 3 hours. This one is awesome. For higher teens, the characters in this, they are 18, so just freshly out of high school, and it's really awesome. That one you guys can't have. The other two will be up for giveaway. These two are for giveaway. This one's mine. You can't have that one. The next ones, I've actually haven't reread these as of yet. I'm waiting for Queen of Always to show up, but I will be reading them again. But these two were amazing. I actually hadn't read these yet, and I've had this one forever, but as well on my Kindle. But these were both amazing. Sherry Ficklin will be coming on November 7th at 4 p.m. for the last book in this series, Queen of Always, which I know is going to be amazing. Winners will be able to win this copy of Playing with Fire as well as a signed copy of Queen of Always. So that is everything. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I lied. I've got more stuff back here. All right, let's see. The next stuff on my amazing books I read this month is the entire Gilded series. I have finally finished it, all of it. I will say the one thing about this is that if you are going to read them in one sitting, I would read Gilded, put a book or two in between it, and then go to Silver, because if you don't, it gets very repeaty. A lot of these from Sylvan to Brazen, I ended up skimming a lot of stuff because it's just rehashing stuff that happened in the previous books. But Christina, I love her, and she did an amazing job. It's an awesome series. The next one, of course, this is also on our November TBR list. We will be starting reading challenges this month. This coming month is the entire House of Night series. I am actually on Betrayed right now. But these I actually finished already, as well as the handbook, so I thought I would show them, and it has been awesome. It's been a really long time since I've read those, so I'm really excited to be able to read them all in one go. And I almost had a lovely book avalanche. And of course, there's the handbook. All right, the next one that I read this month was November 9. I finally sat down and read it. Oh my God, the tears. This book will make you cry. But it was awesome. It had a really good ending. I can't wait to get a finished copy of it. I actually get to meet her next month on I think it's the 14th in Miami. So this ARC, when it goes up for grabs, will actually be a signed copy. So that is a definite plus. The next one is the last book in the Shadow Fall series. These were amazing. I actually still need to finish the original series. They're I think they're actually right there. But this is the last book in the spinoff series. And then there's another one coming out that I have an ARC coming, which is the bind up of all the novellas. So that should be pretty interesting. Oh my God, my allergies have decided to run amok today. The next one, which is so far 4.5 books, is the Demon Trapper Daughter series. This actually met Jen Oliver back at Indie Book Fest, and it was amazing. And I finally got to read all of these for the end of Indie Book Fest for the big giveaway we were doing this month. And these were awesome. And the winner of that, if you won the massive box it has all the stuff that us bloggers got for being a blogger, as well as a signed copy of book 1 of the Demon Trapper Daughters, you will also be getting a t-shirt as well. So that is on its way here. I got the largest size she had just because I would rather it be too big versus too small. Okay, so that is everything that I read this month that I wanted to rave about, which was awesome. I know I read way too much. I don't read too much. All right, so now we're going to go into the mail haul. And the first thing up is this lovely box here. This I've actually already opened. This was the pre-order goodies that if you pre-ordered the 6 of Crows, you got some yummies. This is the one side of the poster. And this is the other side of the poster, if I can like get a hold of it here. Woo! No. It's got the maps on it. I'm actually going to go take this down and get it laminated. I just haven't gotten around to it. That's why it's still in my lovely box. And I don't really have a wall to put it on. I guess I could put it above my bed. But I'm hoping that when my mother moves next door, hopefully sometime next year, I will have an entire room for nothing but my books so I can plaster the walls with posters. But then you also got this ginormous book plate that says Be Dangerous. So my copy is actually already signed since I met her twice now, actually. Once at GeekyCon this year and once at Books and Books in Miami at Coral Gables for the Fierce Reads Mayhem and I think Magic and Mayhem tour. So I actually don't need the book plate, but I will probably just keep it for book 2 in the 6 of Crows series since she said it was a duology. So yeah. All right, so let's see what else do we have in here. I finally got, I don't remember if I showed this last month. So I finally got my Stay Peculiar bag. This is actually going to go up for giveaway because this one's really thin. I mean, I can see through it, but I have copies of book 1, 2, and 3 of this series and a calendar. So it's all going to go up for giveaway. So whoever wins that is going to get a really awesome set. Now, I will say that books 1 and 2 are used. They are not brand new, but I found them. They look okay. Just one has a sticker on the back of it, but they still look new. They're hardbacks. All right, next is I got Yummy Stuff via Mari Manchisi. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She is the author of the Scorch series. It's about dragons, which it does have a love triangle in it. I will warn you guys, but it's a really interesting love triangle because the guys are twins. So it's not about looks. It's actually about who they are. So there's some magnets and stuff in here. I'll be keeping 3 of these book plates because, you know, I want my copies to be signed, but the rest of them will all go up for giveaway. There's some bookmarks and little stuff here. So there's that. Because everybody loves their swag. The next thing is empty book plates. Okay, those can go over there. More book plates. What is this from? Okay. Let's see. This is from, oh, this I actually got from an author who is stationed overseas in Scotland, and she wrote The Fairy Keeper, which I really can't wait to get a copy of. She publishes with Curiosity Quills, and I feel really bad because I didn't realize who she was when I asked her, because I am a diehard fan of Outlander. I still have not read the books. I have them. They are up behind me over there, buried somewhere. I'm going to be reading it next year. But she sent me 2 coins from Scotland that are from Scotland. These were in Scotland. And let me mute my messenger over here so it stops going off. All right, so it's still just British pounds, but they were in Scotland, and that's all that matters. And she sent me a bookmark. So I got those. I'm actually going to be putting those in a necklace. I have a necklace for The Bones of Fairy. I don't remember who the author is, but it's an awesome series. You guys should look it up if you haven't read it. And in that, there's a quarter that has the arch from St. Louis on it. And I was such a fan of the series, I actually started looking for one of those state quarters, and I found one in the most unlikely place. It was at night a couple of years ago when we had the first time we had passes to Disney, and I found it in a fountain. I just happened to find it in the fountain. So I tossed 2 quarters in the fountain, took that quarter in exchange, and went to one of the jewelry places that are over here, and I found an actual setting that you can put it in. So now it's a necklace, and it's mine, and it's awesome. All right, so the next things I have, they're a little bent. These things are pretty long. 6 of Crows bookmarks that will be up for grabs. These will be up for grabs as soon as I finish the series. I actually need to finish the Shadow and Bone series. I haven't done that yet. I know I'm so bad and behind. But I've read book 1, and I think I read book 2, and it was awesome. So I need to finish it and then read 6 of Bone, or 6 of Crows. Oh my goodness. I know you technically don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. The next one is the Square Little Fierce Reads Tour little bookmark thingies. These are pretty cool. They kind of remind me of coasters, but there's those. Then I've got a whole bunch of stuff from Michelle Motto. I actually have the last book in the Secret Sisters. I think it's Secret Sisters. I don't remember. Oh, the Diamond Sisters. Oh my goodness. Diamonds Are Forever. So this stuff will go up for grabs with this. And that's actually for the end of next month. And there's a whole bunch of little things here. Let's see. Then the next stuff that I got, oh, I actually got a 6 of Crows charm. You guys can't have that. That's mine. But I got the Secret Diamond Sisters button. Let's see. And then I also ended up being able to get Grisha for Life and Proper Thief buttons from 6 of Crows. I don't use buttons all that much because I'm so afraid I'm going to lose them. I had a button on my new bag the other day, and of course what happens, we're at Disney, I look down, oh yeah, I'm missing one. So I pulled them all off and just not going to put buttons on there anymore. I'm actually going to attempt to make a shadow box for the buttons so then I can just like hang it on the wall. I need patches. Patches are awesome. All right, so that is all the swag other than some yummy lip gloss that I don't know if this will survive the trip being mailed. It smells good though. It's red berries, so we'll see. Worst thing it will do is melt, and then you guys can just like put it in the fridge or something, and hopefully it will re-solidify. So I'll make sure whoever wins that stuff, I will make sure to put the lip gloss in its own little Ziploc bag, so if it leaks, there won't be any problems. All right, so the time has come for the mail. The mail. I need like mail music. So of course you guys saw the Diamonds in Forever. Then we've got Things I Can't Explain from Clarissa Explains It All. The new Nicholas Sparks See Me. The Tears of Dark Water. Those will all be up for giveaway. Then we also have Thicker Than Water, in or Half in Love with Death. This, I love this color, this cover. It is set in the 1960s. I'm not so much about books set in the 1960s, but it's about runaway teens and stuff. So Rachel's getting that one. She picked it out to read, so should be pretty interesting. But those are ARCs, so they will be up. All this stuff will be up for grabs. The Wild One, this is book 3 in the Brooklyn Girls series. Then we have Sudden Hope and Wide Awake by Danielle. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce her last name. So there's those. That will all be up for giveaway. The next list of stuff here for giveaway is we finally got the Slush Pile Brigade and Blind Thirst from Samuel Marquis. Popular by Lauren, whatever that is. And then we have With Every Breath and 7 Nights to Remember from Forever Grand Central Publishing, Forever Romance. All right, and of course all of those will be up for giveaway. All right, so this is also stuff that I've read this month, but it came in the mail this month as well. So this is stuff that's already done. We have A Song for Ella Gray that will be up for grabs, Orbiting Jupiter, the entire the entire Dune series, which of course I buried the other ones. Grab those here. Now the first 2 are in paperback and the last one is in hardback. Personally, that drives me insane for most of the time, but I'm getting over it because one of my favorite series, they published the first 2 in hardback. The last 3rd one is published in paperback. That made me very unhappy. But it's a really good series. It's called, I think, Immortal Angel, I think is what it's called. Check it out. It's awesome. I think it's by Scott Spear, I think. All right, but this is an awesome, amazing series. I'm really happy that there's a book 4 to this. It's amazing. So those are actually already up for giveaway. So is Summer by Summer. These were all provided by Blink, the digital publishing week. And then there is this one as well. This is book 1 and book 2 of the Remnant series. And then we have The Edge and Against a Brightening Sky. So that is almost everything I've gotten in the mail. All right, so next we have Mind Your Monsters. I actually have 2 other books that I got with this, but the girls stole them and I can't find them now. Yeah, it's probably buried on their bookshelf somewhere. But Anna Reese will be doing her lovely Anna Reese's Couch for this and the other 2 here in the next coming few weeks or so. So be on the lookout for that. She loves those things. And they actually also got new books from Lemony Snicket. Those won't be up for giveaway because they're from Put Me Into the Story, so it has their information in it, their name and their picture and stuff. But those will also be going up for review via video. So those should be pretty interesting. All right, so the other stuff I got, I think I showed this last time. I got a Mad Zombie Party. This is like a final edit manuscript. This will actually be up for giveaway when I read those finally. And then the other thing I got was a lovely poster from the Fierce Reads tour. And this, I think they signed it to me so you guys can't have this. So it'll be going up on my wall. But the only 2 books that I know her and her. I haven't read anything from these 2 authors, so we'll see how it goes. All right, next. All right, so stuff that I actually purchased. The tragedy paper. This was from the bargain section of Barnes and Books A Million, and it was $2.97. Then I also got a copy of Unwind. This was $3.97, and it looked pretty interesting. I actually have an ARC of a book, I think it's book 4 in the series. So this was pretty cheap. I thought I'd grab it, check it out. We'll see how it works. Also, when I did, I think it was, I had a coupon or a gift card. I had something, and I needed an extra amount of money to add on to it to be able to check out. So I just grabbed Paper and Plastic from VV Barnes. I love VV Barnes. I have to start taking this book with me. So just in case I'm somewhere where she happens to be, I'm like, here, can you sign this for me? So she's awesome. I loved her other book, Olivia Twisted. So I'm really excited to read this one. The next one, this came in the mail as well. This is the Rose Society. This is actually signed. I actually have not read The Young Elites yet, and The Young Elites is actually signed as well. I actually got to meet her at GeekyCon, so here is hoping. I haven't read any of my Marie Lu stuff. As you can see, the other stuff is right here. There's the Legend series. The next one is A Madness So Discreet. This was actually part of the Owlcrate box for this month, which I thought was pretty interesting because it seems every time all my other friends are getting the Owlcrate and the uppercase and all those, and every time they open it, I don't get any of the swag, of course, but I already have the book that comes in it for the past, I think, 4 or 5 months, which is kind of interesting, but it works. Okay, so the next one, I got another copy of Secret. I'm not exactly sure how I ended up with this copy, and this one is signed as well. This came in the mail with a couple of other things. I don't know where the other things went, but so now I have another copy of that, so we'll sit down and read it again. Then thanks to wonderful, wonderful Jennifer, she sent me book 1 and 2 of the Dante Walker series, so I'm going to try those out from Victoria Scott. And something just popped up on my screen here. Let's go see what that is. I don't know. All right, I think that was, yes, that was in reply to something else. All right, the next thing that she actually sent me was The Heartbreakers, so that is pretty interesting. This one I actually haven't read. I had My Life with the Walter Boys a while back ago, so there is that one. This one, if I don't like it, of course, will go up for grabs. All right, let's see. Oh, she also sent me book 5 of Sentinel from the Fifth Covenant novel from Jennifer Armentrout. Really excited. I need to get the other ones of these so I can actually read this. And then she also sent me, let me pull the post-it off of here, Invisibility from Andrea Creamer and David Leviathan. You can actually meet David Leviathan and Rainbow Row this coming 15th in Orlando. I think it's at the library. You can go onto Eventster or something like that and get tickets because you have to have a ticket to get in there. Tickets are free, but you have to have a ticket. All right, so the next one is my pre-order of Happily Ever After from CureCast. They actually had released a section of this, I think it was last year, in paperback with some of the novellas. This is now all of the current novellas that are out, and it's a hardback, and it's got some really cool pictures in it. So I actually I still haven't read The Air yet. I know I'm so behind, but if it's stuff that I know I'm going to keep, then it kind of goes on the back burner until I have time. Now next year I'm going to be starting in the A's and working my way through everything that I own. If I haven't finished the series, I'll read it. You know, like that one behind me. I've read These Broken Stars, but not these but what is it? Shattered Secrets or something or other. I don't know half these titles. Oh, This Shattered World. Yeah. Let's see. The next one is from the used bookstore. It is the unofficial Charmed with the Book of Shadows. I just saw this. I thought it looked cute. I am a diehard Charmed fan, so I thought I'd just pick it up. Why not? The next one is First and Then. This I actually got from Books and Books while I was there, and then I accidentally put it in the wrong bag, so it went out to the car, so it is only signed by bookplate. Oops. The next one I also got from the used bookstore is Game of Thrones. I actually have never read this. A couple people have finally told me that, oh, well, there's not so much blood, guts, and gore in this as in like the TV series, so I thought I would give it a try. Because the TV show is just way, way too much. The next one is Court of Fives. This I actually got from Amazon right before my Prime went out, so really excited to read this. This one looks really good, brand new. Doesn't look like it's got any issues with it, unlike the other copy of book that I had gotten. So that's awesome. Can't wait to read that one. The next one, of course, here is The Library of Souls in hardback. The other ones are actually behind me, buried, so, or They're over there actually, but I'm not going to get up to grab them. But this, of course, you will win both books 1, 2, and 3, the lovely bag, the calendar, which you got if you pre-ordered this, and I think that's it. Maybe I'll like crop out a picture of Ransom Riggs because I meant them. He was at GeekyCon, and I'll toss that in there. The next one, I got this in the mail actually. This is Cute Emergency. This is from Blogging for Books, I think. I think that one's right. There's so many of them, but this is adorable. It's got some cute little pictures in it. This, of course, will be going on for Anna-Reese's couch. The next one is Survive the Night. This one will actually, I need to actually zoom through this today because I was supposed to already have read it, but it came a little late. But this is for the something. Oh, The Wicked Reads via Penguin Random House. And they are going to be having a whole bunch of Twitter chats. Actually, they're going to be having Twitter chats today. So if you just like look up D Vega Books, I'm sure you can find it on there. It also says that you can check out Twitter Ghost Story. It's a week-long event until tomorrow, in which you can write a spooky story in 140 characters or less using that hashtag. And you can enter to win a prize pack of featured titles. So, okay, so the Twitter chat's taking place this Friday and next Friday. So today is the next Friday, hosted at 4 p.m. by YA Book Central and Mash Reads, respectively, via Twitter. So definitely check that out. I will actually be zooming through this as soon as I'm done with the show and posting my stuff for this before 4 p.m. today. So that one's got to go over there. All right, the next one, which I was so excited again. This one is signed, of course, to me, and it is The Touched by my co-blogger, Jennifer Weiser, and it is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I mentioned in the acknowledgments, I promise. I actually sat down and read this via ebook, and it was amazing. And I can't wait to reread it this coming month in print because I'm on the tour, another tour for it where I'm reviewing. So excited to be able to have a reason to read it again. The next one is, this one also came in the mail, The Golden Braid. This one will actually be via tour on the 21st of next month, and it is a retelling of Rapunzel, and it looks beautiful, and I love this cover. And don't let books from Thomas Nielsen scare you, because one of the most amazing series from there is The Storm Siren, and it's amazing. And I actually think that, oh no, those are from Blank, and it is amazing, and you need to read it. And I understand that, you know, the Thomas Nielsen stuff is supposed to be more Christian based and stuff, but they're not. They're not always, because that one's not, and is amazing. And if you haven't read it, then you need to, because both book 1 and 2 are out, and they're amazing. Mary Weber, she's awesome. All right, the next one is Until We Meet Again by Renee Collins. She is actually the author of a book called Relic that I actually have over here somewhere in the stuff I haven't read yet. This, of course, will be going up for grabs. This is an ARC, and I love this cover. It goes sideways, and it's like the ocean. There it is that way. And then the back is the same thing with the guy. So pretty. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So pretty. This is via source book, so that, of course, will be up for grabs. All right, let me turn this thing and pray I don't knock anything off of it. The next thing I grabbed was, I finally found a hardback of the Vampire Academy series, and I was trying to figure out, why is this the signature edition? Then I opened it, and it's like, oh, well, the cover, it's signed. It's like embossed in it, which I thought was kind of neat. It's not signed anywhere else, like actually signed, but that's okay. I promise I won't cry. But this is an amazing series. It's signed on the front of it as well, being a signature series. I still need to get, I think it's Frostbite and Shadow Kiss in hardback. Those are the only other 2 I'm missing in hardback, so I need to hunt those down. This I actually got from Amazon for like, I think it was like 50 cents plus shipping. So definitely not that expensive. You can actually meet her if you pre-order Soundless from Books and Books at Coral Gables. You can actually meet her on the 15th of next month, and you can have up to 3 books after, or I think it's 2 books after Soundless to get signed. So if I go, because I mean, I'll already be there for Colleen Hoover on the 14th, thinking, you know, we'll just stay overnight and I'll get to meet her too the next day. I'll probably get this copy as well as Bloodlines signed. So that's definite plus. All right, so the next ones I got, oh, so Jennifer also sent me this, Sweet Evil. I've actually already read this, but then she also sent me a book plate and a bookmark that is also signed. I love Wendy Higgins. I loved this series. I think I had copies of these. I'm not exactly sure what I did with them, but very excited to get them all over again, plus the last one. The next one I got is Through the Dark. This is the novella bind up from Darkest Minds from Alexandria Bracken. I actually haven't finished the series either. I have all of them, and I really love how each title plays off of the other. So it's, you know, The Darkest Minds Never Fade in the Twilight, and I think in the Afterlife, I think that's right. It's down there somewhere in the B's. But this is an amazing series from what I've read so far. So I'm really excited to be able to read that next year. And the next one is Red Hill. This is going to be the 4th copy that I've had of this book, 2 of which were signed. Really beating myself up that I did not keep them. I wasn't too excited to read this. Then somebody like, oh, well, it's about zombies. I'm like, oh, zombies! So I seen it in the bargain section at Barnes & Noble. I mean, Books A Million. Oh my God, why do I have Barnes & Noble in my head? Books A Million, so I grabbed it. Speaking of Barnes & Noble, though, Marissa Meyer will be here on the 12th in October at a Barnes & Noble for winter. So definitely something to look up. All right, so one of the main things that we are going to be reading, well, we're going to be reading this in December, but I happened to find an entire box set of books 1 through 5, plus 2 other brand new copies of books 6 and 7 lying around at these bookstore. And so my daughter got my old copies, and I got the new one. So I'm actually going to pull the plastic off of this. But we will be doing an entire reading challenge in December for the entire Harry Potter collection. And I am very, very ashamed to say that I have never read this series. I've read book 3. I've read book 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban. That is the only one that I've read as of so far. So I'm really excited to be able to read this. And I don't know why I just pulled this out. I think I was like, nope, no extras in this one. No posters, no yummies, no nothing like that. So let's see if I can put these back in here without killing myself here. Woo! Well, Epic Reads has a thing about book nerd problems about box sets. Well, they're definitely right about that. Oh my God, these things are heavy. Whew. I think she was using Harry Potter too. Well, I think these went back in here a lot easier, at least. Well, that is everything that I've gotten in the mail and or grabbed this month. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. I grabbed this yesterday. And I already have a copy of this, but I thought maybe somebody needs it. Paperbacks are a lot easier to carry around, though, especially if I'm like Disney or something, because I have a hardback. But let's see. All right, so stuff we're reading for December. I'm going to run through this really, really quick. So, of course, we're doing the entire House of Night novels. We are doing, we are doing an entire week of book subscription boxes. That will start the 8th, and you will actually be able to win a box that I've already gotten. My one review for Eureka, that will be the stuff that you are winning, everything I show on air. That is also the week we will be featuring books via the SFSE event that I went to, and that has everything from books to a bracelet to a little cafe monster creature that will be up for grabs. Let's see, the week before that, from the 4th to the 7th, will be nothing but Sherry Ficklin review stuff. It is Sherry Ficklin week, so every book that is reviewed during those 4 days will be nothing but stuff from her. And then, well, 3 days. And then, of course, you can see her and chat with her and ask questions on the 7th. And you can actually do those questions now if you want. You can either do it here on Google Plus, or you can go, of course, to, if you're watching this on YouTube. Let's see. Also that month, we are doing a few tours, of course. Let's see. I will also be posting the stuff for November 9. I think that will have another giveaway with it. That will be posted twice. So I can give away my signed ARC. That will be on the 24th. Let's see. And that is everything. You can always check out the calendar on crosswordreviews.com if you want to see a detailed list of everything that we're reading. And then, of course, everything else goes into December, where we will still be reading the House of Night books, because that ended up being the end of the end of October, but I'm ahead, so that is always a plus. Let's see. And definitely join us on Sunday. We will be doing the A to Z Bookish tag. So that should be interesting. And you can check out the rest of our events via the Google, my Google Plus profile. I know on the 8th of November, we will be talking about the 10th anniversary of Twilight Edition and Midnight Sun. On the 28th, we'll be talking with Kathy Lynn Cross for her upcoming book, So Shall I Reap. And then November 29th, we will be doing another one of these, our November Mail Haul wrap-up and favorite reads of the month. And our